Okay, I'm going to show how to use a learning tool called Fakebook. It's probably similar to another social media product that we shall not name here. And we're just going to Google for, let's try Fakebook Learning Tool. And let's see what comes up. Okay, it says Fakebook loading. Please wait, class. So we're just going to click on that. And something will come up here. And there we go. Well, it's now this whole thing, unless you get the premium version, you get ads. You also have to do, for some reason, you have to go ahead and start building a page before it lets you do some things or even save it. So it says start by adding name here. So we're going to just pull some famous person that's not going to be a sociological theorist just for the example. And how about LeBron James? And they're probably going to have access to a picture of LeBron James. We may or may not like it. After you've worked on this some time, it'll give you an opportunity if you want to do a different picture, or if you're going to be someone who they don't have a picture of, then you can pull it from your own picture, but you can't do that at the beginning. After a while, too, you can also have a new cover image, and I did do that for the sample, more detailed Fakebook page for Max Favor for this assignment. Okay, you got some bio things here, and I'm not going to lie, I only looked up a few things about LeBron James, and one of them was I knew he was born in Akron, Ohio. It turns out he was born in 1984, which is, I think, the year that Michael Jordan came into the league. Born in Akron, Ohio in 1984. I looked up his family, so he's married to a woman, and they have 3 children. So, but I didn't memorize her names. Wife and 3 children. We can also say he's been on 3 different NBA teams, and that would be the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Miami Heat, and the Los Angeles Lakers. And he's been on NBA championship team several times. NBA championships. I'm just going to put 3 times. I didn't memorize the years. So that could be a start. Obviously, you could add more to this in addition to filling out some detail of this. Okay, it also gives you this thing called Friends. And again, at the beginning, it'll only put pictures in of friends that it has access to. Eventually you can, but I remember that eventually the general manager of the Miami Heat was Pat Riley. So let's see, he's still friends with Pat Riley. And we're going to stop it now with his friends. So let's start going to posting. Now you can post as the person, or you can post as somebody else, and then you can also interact with the post. So let's say it's LeBron James that does an initial post, and I didn't memorize all these dates, but let's just go with them for illustrative purposes. Let's say he got drafted by the Cavaliers in 2003. So he's going to say, so excited to stay in Northwest Ohio. Remember, he went straight to the NBA, didn't go to college, for my NBA career. Okay, and so he posted that. See, it fills it in, gives you the picture, and then then let's say we're going to be LeBron again, and let's say it's 2008, and here, super pumped to become part of the Miami Heat organization. And I think after a time you can put a picture in by clicking on the camera. Let's say somebody is going to comment here. Let's say Pat Riley is going to comment. We know we already have picture him. Great to have you as part of our team. And I think actually Pat Riley's picture is going to, yeah, and then Pat Riley can also like this. So if you hit like, you can be like as Pat Riley. Again, you could do it with a bunch of different people, and obviously I bet LeBron James has more than one friend in the world, but there you go. And LeBron James may not actually be even on Facebook, but he is on Fakebook now. So let's say then he goes back to Cavaliers. I'm just going to skip. And then let's say he, we know, then becomes a Laker. Let's be LeBron James. I actually become a Laker. Then his friend. We could have put him. His friend dies. Kobe Bryant, and I'm going to guess that was 2019. Sad to say goodbye to my friend Kobe Bryant. Okay, and for this thing, what we're going to do is we're going to look for, we can add a video. Let's see, what's on YouTube? Let's try LeBron James. Yeah, LeBron James reacts to Kobe's death. That looks good. So here we got LeBron James pays emotional tribute to Kobe Bryant at Staples Center. This is after he became a Laker. But we don't want that. Now we've got an ad here. Okay, we're going to take a look at this. This seems fine. So we're going to add this in here. And then we're going to have, let's see, maybe Magic Johnson, former Laker great. I bet he's on here. Maybe he's going to like this. Wow. Maybe I got to do Urban. But anyway, you get the point. So, again, you got to do a little of this before you can pull in some more features of the page. And I think we have enough to save. So here we're going to say save, and then it wants you to give you a password. It wants you to insert a password, which you got to write down and remember or whatever, and then provide an email. I've been skipping that. Now this is important. Here's the address to your saved Facebook page. Now if you get out of this page, you've lost it. So I'm going to copy and paste it, and I'm going to, you might want to write it down. You might want to put it in a Word file or a Google Docs file. No. I don't want to go to this. I want to go to one of my email accounts, and so I'm going to email it to myself. So this is LeBron James, info on LeBron James Facebook page. LeBron James Facebook page. Okay, so I've saved that email to myself. I still haven't copy and paste, so let's say we delete it. Now we're gonna just, that's the whole thing, and it should pull us back in there. It's loading. Yes, there it is. So here's our page. The last thing was Kobe Bryant passing away, and LeBron's paying tribute. So so we can keep going. Now there is also a way to you may be able to figure out some other things about this, and you may be able to find if Urban Johnson that they have a picture connected to that. So I think I've given you enough information how you can get started, how you can add posts, and then how you can save it and come back to it. So this should be enough information. For example, if you were doing that assignment where you're picking one of the big sociological theorists that we studied, and then you're going to create a page for that person as if you're that person. And again, other people can also post on the page. I don't think I did that, but so it's going to ask you for the password if you want to get started again after you come out. And let's say this time you want to be, I don't know if we're going to get Urban Johnson that way. And let's say he posted, thank you for your kind words, for on behalf of the Laker Nation. So Magic added that. Yeah, I guess that's him. I don't know. Anyway, you get an idea. So other people can post too. Now, I think I mentioned in the grand scheme of things, in the grand scheme of things, you can use this not just for a person, but for some kind of grand trend or for an event, or so that instead of the Facebook page being LeBron James, it could be capitalist industrialization, or it could be the culture war, or it could be a social movement. It could be the resistance to the COVID shutdown. So it could be a whole range of things, and this can also allow you to insert different people reacting, or even different forces reacting, and there's a lot of flexibility here. So that's an idea of how to use Facebook, both for this particular assignment and in general.